Hey guys, we are here in northwest London, just moments from Queen's Park, here to check out this 4-bedroom, 3-storey detached property worth £3.65 million. So let's head inside and check it out. Well, welcome inside. A little bit different to the exterior, but both are very contemporary, and the architectural features do continue throughout the property, but we start here with this focal, double height, sweeping concrete staircase. Wow. I mean, that is beautiful. It matches the polished concrete flooring, the lime-washed walls as well. It's definitely giving me holiday vibes. I could be in Mykonos or Santorini right now, but we have got soft furnishings here like the rug and this beautiful light. This is a beautiful light and airy welcome home, which is further enhanced by these huge glazed windows, which we'll see throughout the whole rest of the property. Okay, I'm gonna take you now straight through to the heart of the home, the kitchen. Bit of a different style in here. This is a Higham Furniture kitchen in a shaker style, so much more traditional and classic, but it's still very contemporary in here. And the flow of this room, I love. Really generous proportions as well, including this enormous kitchen island. It is absolutely huge, which means you've got space for a little breakfast bar, which is great for cocktail, morning cup of coffee, loads of storage, so it's practical as well. We've got this dark granite worktop, which is great for preparing. We've got loads of space here if you're a bit of a keen chef. And it's a great entertaining space, I think. You know, whether you are cooking for a dinner party or maybe the kids are perched up here having their breakfast or doing some homework. Let's talk appliances. We've got Bora. This is an induction hob with an integrated extraction fan, very nice. Cooker, boiling hot tap. We have got Neff, integrated dishwasher, got it right. Double oven, very nice. And I really like this pop of colour in here. The whole property is quite muted, so I like this deep burgundy. It just lifts the room a bit. My favourite little element here is the hidden pantry. So you can just tuck everything away, all your spices and everything. Maybe you could set up a bit of a barista bar here, your tea and your coffee. Or, if you're like me, it would be your bar. Yeah, let's get the Pims out. There we go, and then you can tuck it all away, ready for when your guests arrive. Now, whether you are on your own, you're in a couple, or a busy family, this is where you're going to spend most of your living time, isn't it? It's a great communal space. You've got your dining room set up here, loads of breathable, walkable space if you are having a little dinner party. I like this mid-century furniture. There's quite a lot of styles going on in here, which I really like. And then, a nice little snug area, promoting that sense of togetherness. So you might be here reading a book or having a glass of wine, but you're still part of the wider group and conversation. What did I say? Could be in Mykonos, couldn't we? Speaking of sunny places, we've got some serious indoor-outdoor living here. A seamless transition out onto your front garden. How beautiful is this? Really nice and landscaped. I love all the little flowers here encouraging the butterflies and the bees. And then you can walk through here to enjoy this very quiet space. And you've got this wall here for some privacy. Oh yeah, put the sunglasses on, maybe a cocktail. Cheers. And not only do you get this space, this garden wraps around all the way to the back of the property, where you've got plenty of space here for a dining set. So what did I say? Barbecue, maybe a games night, your morning cups of tea. You've also got more outdoor space down on the ground floor with a courtyard. I'll show you that more later, and a great perspective of the back of the house here. And you've got easy access straight back into the kitchen. Leaving the kitchen and back into the entrance hallway, and to my right, we have a very handy guest WC, minimalist, floating basin. Again, these very dark, earthy grey colours. Across the hall is your main living area. A very calm and peaceful space, but I do enjoy the pop of burgundy again to keep that theme from the kitchen running through. This is a really decent sized room, okay? It's even been sectioned into 2 areas. This one's more of your lounging area. You're watching TV, you're hanging out with your family, maybe having a little drink. And you also get the benefit of this huge window, and you can look down onto the courtyard. Brilliant use of space here. Now this zone, this has been set out for a much more social occasion here. So you've got your friends and your family, maybe you're sharing a drink, playing a game. And let's talk about this furniture. I am here for it. It's very mid-century, kind of giving me the 60s, maybe a bit of Mad Men. All of the interior design is by Cavendish Studios, and I really like that they're playing on this restrained color palette. Like I said, everything feels very zen. I like the use of all of these very raw materials. For instance, look at these beautiful walnut doors. They are full height. Not that some of us need that, but yeah, really sturdy door. The craftsmanship throughout this property is second to none. Okay, that is actually this floor done, so we're gonna go downstairs to explore there. Follow me. Descending down this unbelievable staircase. I mean, this right here could be taken out of a magazine, couldn't it? You even have a nice little reading nook. Very quiet down here, oh yeah. And then behind me, we've got loads of natural light again. That is your courtyard. And on the floor, I don't think I've ever seen this before. These are terracotta clay pavers. So again, it's that very tactile, raw materials that they've used. I have to say though, I would probably be putting a big old comfy rug down here just to soften the space up a little bit. 2 practical rooms. The family bathroom. Got Mandarin stone, bath, big shower here, similar basin to what we saw upstairs, and wow, plenty of storage. And then to my right is the utility room, which I think is quite good actually having it down here. It's tucked away, the kitchen just looks beautiful. Down here is where you do all your laundry. You can shut the door, keep it all private. So we've got a tumble dryer and a washing machine, a sink, which is very handy, and more storage. But it's still luxurious. We've still got a quartz worktop. Oh, sorry, just warming up. In my own private yoga studio, what a serene room, which is of course what the property is called, incredibly fitting. Now, they have set this out as a yoga studio, which personally I think is perfect, but this is technically your 4th bedroom, which is great if you need it. Looks out onto the courtyard, it's a good space, but what would you do? Keep it as this? Maybe a movie room, a gym. I would say a study, but that is still to come. Let's go and check it out. If you do have any prized pictures, then this is where to hang it in essentially your own art gallery. Along the hallway to my left is your home office. Imagine sitting here, thinking big thoughts, doing lots of hard work. Again, you could change this into a 5th bedroom. You have sockets either side for your bedside tables and a light, but you would need to do something about this window. Now, if you needed a bit of inspiration as you're working, you are connected again to the courtyard. Let's pop out and have a look. This space gets me quite excited. I know it might look a bit bare, but bear with me, hear me out. Living wall. This could be completely covered in foliage. Then I'd be putting loads of pot plants everywhere. If it's nice weather, you could do yoga. Morning cup of tea here. Fairy lights, ornaments, some splashes of colour. It is the perfect space to pop outside, get a breath of fresh air, clear your head, ready to crack on with work. If you wanted to keep your office nice and clutter-free, then you can make use of this huge feature shelving wall. So your library, all your books and folders, you can pack all into this. So practical, but also looks good too. The first of the bedrooms. Again, a very similar colour palette, those earthy tones which give consistency to the whole property, and also for a good night's sleep. You don't want anything too loud going on, more of those raw materials everywhere. And this one comes with an ensuite. You're probably starting to see a bit of a theme now with all the bathrooms and the rooms. They have very similar personalities, but they're all individual. Now we've seen these tiles, but we haven't seen these. This sort of soft, dusty pink, which softens the room up, and a huge walk-in shower with a rainfall shower head. I would not mind nabbing this room, and we've seen this basin before as well, haven't we? And of course, more inbuilt storage. We're back in the art gallery and done with the ground floor. It's now time to go all the way up to the top. Up on the top floor, and this staircase needs another shout out. What a feat of engineering. Look at this view, you can see all the way down to the ground floor. I can only imagine how tricky this was to get in here. We've also got another huge pane of glazing here with this semi-translucent effect on for privacy. And this lovely nude lime wash on the walls continues, so really brings all of the floors together. We have 2 bedrooms up here. I think it's principal suite time. This is such an enticing and expansive room. It's actually 360. So it's big enough that it has its own divider. So you've got the bedroom sectioned off here, and then around here, follow me, this is where I would be. You've got a vanity section, so you're doing your hair and your makeup, getting ready. And if you follow me further around, a massive walk-in wardrobe. This is all bespoke by Kingsbrook Joinery, and you've got hanging space, drawers, shelving, so really versatile, and there'll be no arguments about if there's enough room for all of your clothes. You'll be fine, you'll be fine. Follow me all the way around again, air conditioning, and then into your own ensuite. I think this is probably my favourite bathroom actually. It's a sanctuary. You've come home after a long, hard day, it's spa time. This is by Lusso. Oh, beautiful freestanding bath. That design, mwah. More of this gorgeous tile. We have double basins, so there'll be no arguments, with this really modern sandy marble top, which is juxtaposed by this older, darker furniture underneath for storage. And then around here, with more of that dusty pink, is your toilet, and that side is your walk-in shower. Finally, the last bedroom. Very similar aesthetic again, but we have a nod to a nice dark green here. I'm matching. Over here, we have plenty of inbuilt storage. A lot of new builds don't always consider that, so good to see. More of that privacy glass. It wouldn't be luxurious contemporary living without, behind your smooth pocket door, an ensuite, where that green colour has been brought through on the walls, on the tiles, even things like the ornaments, the soft furnishings, which by the way is all included in the price. Well, that is the top floor done, so I will see you back downstairs. This house certainly lives up to its name, Serene. And we haven't even mentioned the surrounding area yet. There's an abundance of cafes, restaurants, bars and boutique shops, not to mention entertainment, outdoor spaces and great schools. And transport-wise, you are spoilt for choice. You're really well connected to central London. But if you want to go further afield, you do have off-street parking for your car with an EV charger. If you want to learn more about this developer, you can find out their details in the description below, and make sure that you give this video a like and subscribe, and we'll see you very soon for more exquisite properties just like this one from around the UK.